Hi, this is Greg with Stepcraft Support. In this video, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot some common issues with the UCCNC reset logic. When opening UCCNC, the first thing you're going to want to do is reset the logic of the software. You can see the reset button is flashing red and yellow. You should be able to reset this with a simple click. If you find you're unable to reset UCCNC, the reset logic of the software is active. Remove the reset condition. You can see we're unable to reset the software. This can be due to three things. The first thing we're going to check is the emergency stop button at the front of the machine. This stop button is engaged when pressed in and disengaged when turned to the right. We want to make sure this is disengaged. We'll try to reset our machine. And if we're still unable to reset, the next thing we're going to want to check is on the very back of the machine by our Y-axis limit switch. These wires can often come undone or accidentally not in the correct position. We want one wire on top and one wire on the bottom. If these wires look good, we'll go check our software. And you can see we're still unable to reset. The most common issue when unable to reset the software is the axes limits. There's three limit switches on the Stepcraft machine: the X-axis, the Y-axis, and the Z-axis. If any of these axes look as though they're being pressed in, your limit switches may be engaged on the machine. On our machine here, you can see our X-axis looks like it's all the way pressed in to the motor. This is most likely our cause for not being able to reset UCCNC. To fix this, what we can do is use the Override Limits button. We're going to click the Override Limits, and you should see it begins to flash red. And then go over to the Reset button and click that just once. Now we should be able to run each axis whichever way we choose. We're going to move the X-axis away from the motor. And you can see our limit switch is clearly not being pressed in. Now we're going to try to reset UCCNC, and the button has not flashed, and we are reset. Another way to check to see what's causing your machine to be stuck in reset is if you go up to the top panel, go over to your diagnostics page, and here we're interested in the I/O function monitor. You have your E-stop probe right here, and you have your three limits, your X, Y, and Z right here. You can see here when we engage our E-stop, the E-stop probe lights up green. This is telling us that our E-stop button is currently engaged. As we disengage the E-stop button, the green light goes away. A quick test to make sure that all your limit switches are functioning properly would be to press them in and out with your finger. You can see on our X-axis here, as we press the switch in, we're getting a green engagement, and as we let go, the green lights are going out. You should be able to click each limit switch, the X, the Y, and the Z, in and out. If you've gone through those steps and are still unable to reset UCCNC, you may have to take a look at your connections on the board. You can always give us a call here at Support, and we'd love to walk you through it.